Our Babs Santos also on the scene this morning, gathering details. He joins us now live with what he has gathered. This is affecting the neighborhood pretty profoundly there as well, Babs.
Yeah, Randy Kelsey, we have a neighbor here who may have heard some of what happened this morning, so we just want to ask him a few questions. First, just kind of explain for me where you live in relation to where this happened.
Yeah, sure. From what I gather, we're about a block and a half away on Pinehurst Drive and Burnsville Parkway. Kind of heard the commotion this morning early, around 5:30, 5:40, loud bangs and gunfire after that woke us up and kept us up with all the police activity.
You were awake. Could you recognize it as gunshots, and what did you do next?
So yeah, it actually woke me up. There were a few loud bangs that sounded like really heavy gunfire, but from what I'm hearing and reading, it sounds like maybe flashbangs were involved, but wasn't close enough to see any of that, really just hear it. And that was about just after 5:30 in the morning. After the loud bangs, and in conjunction with the loud bangs, we heard a lot of rapid fire, lot of gunshots. Couldn't even tell you how many. But it sounded like gunshots. I'm not very familiar with gunshots, but it certainly sounded like something you don't hear around here very often. So woke up, went to the window. My bedroom window looks out over Burnsville Parkway and down Pinehurst Drive, and it sounds like it's about a block away from where it all happened. So I saw a lot of police vehicles and police officers, for the next several hours.
Only a block away. Any chance you might have known this family or known anyone in that street?
No, just vaguely familiar, just with the neighborhood. Don't know anybody personally in that direction, but it's a wonderful neighborhood. A lot of great friends and family nearby that we care a lot about. It's just heartbreaking to hear that something like this has happened so close to home.
So seeing this many police officers here this morning, walking past that SWAT vehicle, seeing the bullet holes in the windshield, how do you feel to know all of this happened so close to home for you?
It's really scary. I mean, having that happen that close to where you sleep at night is terrible. My kids are actually not at home this weekend, thank God. They're with their grandparents, so it's just me at the house, and have been kind of watching this unfold on TV and on the internet and reading everything I can. It's terrible. It's nothing like this has ever happened around here from my experience.
What do you think this means next for the city of Burnsville? Where does the city go from here?
Well, it's a very strong community. From what I've seen on your coverage, this sounds like the police officers are really banding together. Of course they would in this situation. I know that the Burnsville community will rally and do what we can to support those families.
Did the police come to your door at all, check on you, ask you if you heard anything?
No. In fact, the only thing we've seen in our neighborhood is just the roadblocks and cars being directed to kind of turn around in our area. So there's been a lot of traffic, just with people not being able to go the direction that they want. Police officers kind of keeping them away from where this all happened. We also heard that there was a shelter-in-place alert on phones. We did not receive that in our neighborhood, and I say we because I've been texting a few neighbors that are all right near me, and none of them have had that alert on their phones. So maybe that was more right in the near vicinity of where this all happened, where we're a block and a half away. Seems pretty close to me, but we did not get that alert.
Randy Kelsey, before I let him go, any questions you might have for him from back in the studio?
No, I was just going to ask. I was just going to ask Babs, and I believe he covered it. And that was: is it still free to come and go, or is it free to come and go now in that neighborhood in the proximity of the house where the incident occurred, which would lead us to believe that the situation has been fully resolved?
They're just sort of wondering, in your neighborhood right now, are you free to leave and come back, or?
I have not gotten in my car. It seems like you're able to walk around. I just turned towards the park here, Terrace Oaks Park, and received no indication that I couldn't do that. I see that they're kind of taping off this area behind us here, but I haven't driven around. I know that the cars are having a hard time getting around. We've had some people in our neighborhood kind of roll their windows down saying, how do we get out of here? Because they're not letting me go this way, they're not letting me go that way. So, that's a little alarming, but it seems like things are kind of winding down, at least from my perspective.
I'll ask you one more at least. Just from what you heard, any best guess at how many shots? You said it was very rapid fire. How many shots and how long this was going on?
Yeah, very fast. It did not happen over a long period of time, like hours or anything like that. It was just a few seconds of loud bangs. I think I heard 3 or 4 of those loud bangs, followed by, if I had to guess, probably 20 to 30 gunshots, rapid fire gunshots after that.
Did you hear voices, sirens, maybe sirens before the shooting?
No, so it was so early in the morning, there were no sirens. I heard none of that. I just saw lights and police cars parked every which way on Burnsville Parkway and on our cross street on Pinehurst.
And have you been able to see the house in the last hour? Get a look at it, see what it looks like right now?
Nope, I have tried to steer clear of that. Just not walking down there to make sure that the police officers can do what they need to do.
Thank you.
Yeah, and how are you mentally right now? How are you feeling?
Rattled. I think it's very confusing, and you watch these things every day on the news, tragically every day, but when you hear about police officers getting killed in your area where you live, it's very rattling. It's very concerning, and we're really hoping for the best for everybody involved.
2 Burnsville police officers, men or women who may have lived in this community not far from you. Anything that you would want to say to the department, to their families?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so heartbreaking. We really feel for them. If there's anything we can do as a Burnsville community, they just need to say the word.
Thank you so much for coming down to talk with us, and I'm so sorry about what happened in your neighborhood this morning.
Thank you, Babs. Appreciate it.
Randy Kelsey, I'll send it back to you.